We are. Hello. Enough of that rock music. Hello, everybody. Happy Saturday. My name is Claude Diamond, and we're here with Claude. We're just going to solve all the gun problems in the world. I like to talk a lot about real estate, um, about marketing, sales. Been doing it for over 30 years. So I love talking. I made more mistakes than a lot of people. So let me share you with you my mistakes and my success, by the way. And today, our broadcast is brought to you by I Will, Natural Life. Um, I do it now. I like beer. I run every day, so I get a chance to have a cold one. This is a Natural Life, 5.9%. A little high on the alcohol. These are beers, regular beers are around 4.5, something like that. Then you go into your malt, your higher beers, when they can't even call them beers, and they're 7, 8%, 10%, and stuff like that. And got my favorite little glass here. Got this in Wyoming here. I got a whole set of these on the way to Gillette, Wyoming. I think Miss Cheney is probably working in that store right now. No politics. Oh my God. I still felt sorry for the woman, but anyway, the voters of the great state. I'm not far from Wyoming. I'm in Winter Park, Colorado. And if you want to join me, by the way, let me put in the link here. Here is the StreamYard link. And just typing that in. Join me if you like. Because I always like input from other people. Or if you have questions and you're watching on YouTube, Twitch, Facebook, Twitter, type in your questions. I've written 9 books on lease purchasing, gut sales, great untraditional, unorthodox techniques of sales. This is a hard thing to open here. Oh, it did not explode. Oh, yeah. Ooh, look at that smoke coming off that. I don't know if you can see that. Naturalized. This is a Budweiser. This is a Budweiser beer. And I love bargain beers. I don't know why. It was 2 for $4, which is pretty cheap. And I've had this beer before, and I particularly like it. Let's look at the pour here. Yes, I do pour fast. I like the foam. I think it brings out the flavor. People get very upset when I pour at a party or something, and oh, you're pouring it too fast. It's all foam. The foam settles down and very quickly, 30 seconds, 60 seconds, and brings out the flavor. Really, that's a really nice flavor here. This is from Anheuser-Busch Budweiser Company. It's a cold brew, as they call it, or an ice brew, and it's I like it. I think it's very smooth. It's your typical American. It's not a light beer, but they sure call they sure market it as one. I don't think it's light at all. It's smooth and it's very tasty. Let's have it. To your health. I hope you had a good week. Anybody make any money out there? Are you guys making money or just going to gurus? You're just buying products and services and things like that. What are you doing? So anyway, to your health. Delicious. A little Tinto. It's definitely made from some corn. So a little sweetness even in there. Very refreshing, especially after a long drive today, long run today up here. I'm up in the mountains in Winter Park. We're about almost 10,000 feet up. So if you like cold weather, it was in the low 40s this morning. One of the things, and I see my friend Joseph on there. Joseph, would you like to come on and ask a question, or you want to just sit back? I can't hear you. Here, we'll put you on here. Hello, Joseph.
Yes, hi.
Did you have a question, or you just wanted to sit back and listen to me ramble?
It depends. I have a question about real estate.
Go ahead. Shoot.
Okay.
Hey, before we do that, na zdrowie.
Na zdrowie. Thank you.
What's your question?
Okay, question is, We are negotiating one house for 900,000 in Portland, Oregon, and I convinced them for owner financing, and they
That's
want they want. I gave them offer like 100,000 down and 4% interest only payments for 7 years
with a balloon.
with a balloon in 7 years. Correct.
Okay. And what did they say?
So they want more down and maybe higher interest.
This is where you negotiate. Did you ask them questions? How much more? I would like to keep the down payment no more than 100,000. That's 10% right there.
Yes,
On a 900,000, I believe you said, right?
that's correct.
Why don't you? How much interest do you want? How much did you ask them? How much do you want?
So you see, the problem we are gonna have phone conversation maybe tomorrow or day after tomorrow because this is through a realtor.
Okay, you've got to be a little okay. So you're negotiating with the realtor and not the owner.
It's for the beginning. Now I'm going to talk to owners.
Okay, so when you have the conversation with the owner, what's the first thing you should ask them? First thing.
Why interest?
No. What do you want? What do you want to do a deal right now?
Okay.
What do you need from me in order to do a deal right now? That's what I would say. Hi, Christina. She just joined us. Hello.
Hi.
Yeah, that would be my first question. Okay. And I would try my negotiator. I hope they're not watching this, of course. Then I would give them, if they want 4 or 5%, I'll say right now, I will give you the 5% if we can do it. Well, I want more down payment. I'll tell you what, I'll raise my interest to 6%.
Okay.
We can do a deal right now, 100,000 down, 6% interest only. You'll make a lot more money on interest, Mr. and Mrs. Prospect, than you will on down payment.
Okay.
That's how I would approach it because I don't want to give them more down payment.
Of course. And of course, I have to tell them that it's not for me because I'm going to resell it. Do I have to tell them?
Do you? Well, it depends. What's in your contract? Is your contract say it's assignable?
We don't have contract yet, but it would be. It definitely would be there. But do I have to let them know that I'm not going to live there? I'm going to resell it.
Well, now you're asking me something between law and morality. If I would never lie to somebody, I would never volunteer.
Okay.
If they don't ask, don't tell. Say, I'm an investor. This is a business proposition. I would not say anything. Oh, I want to live in here and move with my wife and 7 chihuahuas, and maybe Christine will rent a room for me. I wouldn't say all that stuff.
Okay.
Don't volunteer. Let them assume. Then if you have a contract that says you have the right to assign this agreement, then you can legally do this. If you want to tell them and just be upfront about it, say, you know what, I've got 2-3 people that might be interested in this property, and do you have a buyer? Let me ask that question.
No, I don't.
Oh, okay. So, what are you going to do if you can't find a buyer and you have $100,000 in escrow?
No, this is the second question. I'm not going to put 100,000 in escrow until I find the buyer.
Oh, okay. And you're going to tell them this? Or, if the realtor, the first thing the realtor is going to say is, we're going to open escrow and we need your $100,000. What are you going to say to that?
What do I have to say then?
I don't know. You made the offer, not me.
What would you tell them?
I would tell them, well, I'd like to open escrow. We'll use my attorney, and you send a check to your attorney with the instructions, please don't cash it.
Okay.
It's your attorney. He or she should do what is legal and ethical in the state you're doing business in. You're doing this in North Carolina,
South.
South Carolina. I was getting confused.
No, it's easy. It's not your mother-in-law state. Yes.
Yeah, but I would use my people, my escrow, my title people. I would ask them to hold the check unless legally, I don't know the laws of your particular state, they can't do that. Usually, if you have your own attorney and you say hold the check for 10, 20 days before the escrow, they'll cooperate with you. But you don't want to get caught where you don't find anybody and they get to keep your $100,000.
Of course.
This is where your contract has to have certain exculpatory or escape clauses, subject to an inspection, subject to finding another investor, something like that, so you can get out of there and get your money back. But so you got to be careful.
Of course. Okay. Yeah. Thank you.
Enjoy your walk. It looks like you're having a beautiful walk there.
Yes.
Very good, sir. See you later.
Yeah, somebody drinks beer, somebody walking. Yes.
That's it. That's as life should be. Lovely Christina, how are you? Unmute yourself.
Hi, Mr. Claude. How are you?
I'm doing well. To your health. What are we drinking tonight?
I have my shots of tequila next to me, but
I love tequila. Oh, you had me. What's that? Jerry Maguire. You had me at hello. You had me at tequila. What kind of tequila? Tell us about it.
Jose Cuervo.
Jose Cuervo. Which one? The blue agave?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that is probably the most underrated, delicious tequila.
It is.
I mean, you say to people Jose Cuervo, they put their nose up and everything. But the Jose Cuervo blue agave, is it a reposado or something like that?
I'm not sure about that one.
But it's take a sip in front of us and let's demonstrate a little Guts 6.0 here while Diamond Bear comes on.
It's a little out of my reach. I'm holding my laptop at the same time.
Oh, no, you've got to get the tequila. I'll give you go get the tequila, and I wanted to see you take a sip. I'm going to demonstrate a really good point here.
Okay, give me one second.
Take your time. I'm sorry to put you on the spot here.
I have my partner's getting it for me.
Okay, good. Have your partner get that tequila. How you doing, Diamond Bear?
Doing great, sir. How are you doing?
What a great name you have. I mean,
I like your name too.
This is going to sound if you and I got married, you'd be, boy, is that weird. You'd be Diamond.
That is correct.
If my daughter married your son, it'd be Diamond. There we go.
Yes.
Absolutely. Good. And you're in California or Arizona?
California.
That's my tequila.
Uh-oh. She drank it, right?
He drank it.
He drank it. He drank your tequila. How dare
he got me a White Claw instead.
Oh, no. Seltzer water.
I know.
That's I can't get into I cannot get into the hard seltzers.
Here we go.
Oh, let's see. Hold it up. A little higher. Oh, that's not Jose Cuervo. That's the good stuff you got. The really good stuff there. What does it say? Bracer?
He got me, Bracer.
What's Bracer? Bracer tequila. Never heard of it. What's it like?
This isn't mine. It's the agave azul.
Oh, gosh.
Blanco instead.
Okay, so it's a blue agave.
Mm-hmm.
Those big leaves they make out of they make tequila. I love tequila. You give me. I went to a party last night. Someone brought a bottle of tequila. I was planning. No, I better not drink any hard stuff. And someone put out a bottle of Centenario Tequila.
I've never tried that one.
It's wonderful. It's got a very. It's not that expensive. And it's got a wonderful flavor. It's the tequila. I live in San Diego, but it's very popular in TJ, in Tijuana. It's the tequila they drink when they're running away from all the bullets from the cartel. Oh no, you had an opinion. Oh no.
The reason that I chose tequila is because I don't know if it's true or not, but I've been sick for like a month, and they say like a shot of tequila like kills the bacteria on your throat.
Best medical advice I've ever heard. Of course.
Whether it's true or not, I don't know, but
Even
it
if
helps
it's
me.
not true, it sure is. It sure makes you feel better if you haven't. I hope you feel better.
Thank you.
You got a little hit of COVID there or something like that?
I got like an ear infection and strep throat, and then my family currently has COVID, so I'm trying to stay away from them. So
Have you seen, no personal question, have you seen your doctor about this and had a test? You might have a virus, you might have an infection or something, you know?
yeah, I think I had a strep throat, and then
Yeah.
plus my ear infection.
There's too many damn diseases, too much shit going around the
Oh
world
yeah.
right now. What is going on? My one neighbor, she just had COVID for the third time.
That sucks.
And she said the third, this is really makes scary. She said that she's a physical therapist. Okay, so she's always with people and touching them and mask and unmask and everything like that. And she said the third time was the worst. She said the third. So I'm still, is everybody here? Maybe I'm paranoid. I'm still a little bit antisocial.
Oh, us too. Yeah, we totally work from home.
I had this one lady. How about you, Diamond? Are you a little bit antisocial, or you
not at all? Not at all.
You're just hugging and kissing and shaking hands.
Hey, absolutely. You know,
give me a sip of that tequila. You know, like, I'll share the glass with you.
Yeah. I went to Vegas and actually, sadly, I caught the flu, and yeah.
Oh man.
I had it for 4 days.
Do you get the flu? Oh, this is like who has this is the disease of the week club here, you know, and everything. Do you get flu shots?
I don't get the flu shots.
I get it every year. I get a flu shot.
No, and well, I call it the flu because I had a migraine, and normally when I fast, I usually have a migraine for 1 day, and this lasted for 3. So I was wondering why, and then I started to get a little bit of runny nose. So I went and got tested, and I came back positive. So I just took some ivermectin, and I took some what is called Z-Pack, and then within 4 days, it was gone.
There you go. You let your body, your natural antibodies do it. You're young, and that's what you can do. Me, I grew up in a generation where we got shots for everything.
Well, because
polio, measles, we got shots for everything.
Yes, but those have been proven, though.
What's that?
Those have been proven to work.
Yeah.
You know, like it's funny because on Monday I talked to my recruiter. I was gonna go back and finish my what is that called? My part-time military, so I could get my full VA benefits. And they approved everything. And then they said, "Oh, I'm sorry, we're gonna have to give you the jab if you want to come back in." And I'm just like, "But I already got the jab, or I already got the COVID." And they're like, "Yeah, that's not gonna happen. You actually need to take the jab." And I'm just like, "Oh, I'm good."
Okay.
You know,
that's your personal choice. That's
absolutely.
That's your right.
Yeah.
Okay, to do that. Me, I don't care. I'm with Christina. I'm gonna get out the tequila. And I got to tell you something. I've had all the shots for COVID. I've had the regular shots. I've had the boosters. I've had no side effects, no reactions. Nothing. I didn't grow a third arm, you know, or whatever. So I had no problem with it. I think so. To me, are you going to trust? Are you going to trust the gigantic pharmaceutical medical government system, and or are you just going to go for it? Here's the thing. I didn't know we were talking about COVID. God, let's get past it already. One of my friends of mine who belonged to, I'm a member of a Lions Club. We do a lot of volunteer work for the community. And they had us, and their son, their young son, this is really a horrible story. Everybody take a shot of your tequila right now. Their son died, a young man with a family and everything, in a remote mountain town, in a little town up here in the mountains, clean water, fresh air, everything. He was healthy, and he died. Could that have been avoided with maybe a shot? You know, so it's your life. You have the right to decide what to do with it.
No, absolutely, absolutely. When it's time for us to go, it's time for us to go.
No,
Shot
I'm a chicken shit. I'm going to get every shot in the world and wash it all down with Christina's tequila. I'm dying. Let's see, Christina, can you take a sip of that tequila, or did he make you drink the White Claw? Go ahead. Shot right out of the bottle if you like. This is a friendly group. Take a smell first. Tell us what the smell is like. Ooh, I love that sound. What do you smell?
It's a soft, subtle smell.
And
It's
then-
not very strong per se.
Okay, it's a good. It sounds like a good tequila. The bottle's beautiful. Show that bottle. Hold it up for everybody who's watching us right now. And that's called Bracer.
Mm-hmm.
And that's a tequila, anejo, Mexican tequila.
Razor
Yeah.
from
What
It
was that?
says 100% de agave azul
Okay,
blanco.
Blanco. Good. The nice white anejo type tequila. Okay, and take a sip for us. Well, take a sip for us on the camera here. Yeah. Oh yeah. I like this girl.
No, yeah, it's very soft, subtle. It does have that, of course, that alcohol taste, but it doesn't sting. It's very smooth going down.
Okay. Everybody who's watching, we're on Twitch, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube. Everybody is watching right now, and you just did something that I think is so important in success. Oh, another shot. Good girl. Round of applause for Christina. I like this girl. There you go. And wash it down with a White Claw.
There you go.
I can't get into the hard seltzers. I don't know why. If I'm going to have a drink, I want a real drink.
Yeah.
I don't want to drink with seltzer water.
And I don't typically go for the beer because I don't like the hoppy taste. So I go for the fruity stuff instead.
Okay. It's, you
Yeah.
know, we all have our choices here. I'm drinking a natural, nice big, my 2 for $4 natural ice today. 5.9% alcohol. Very smooth, very wonderful. Salute to everybody's health.
Salud.
Amen, amen.
Now, there's a very important principle of success that Christina demonstrated beautifully. What happens? And we have the advantage of a picture of her right now. A pretty young woman smelling a tequila, tasting a tequila, having another sip of tequila, and saying it's smooth and it's delicious. What does that do to us based on what Christina just did? What's that? What effect does that have? It has a strong effect on me. What do you think happens, Diamond?
It's making you use your senses, your imagination, and again your taste buds, your smell. It's making you basically again be in that present, like
Ooh, I like that.
yeah, like you're right there. You're actually drinking it yourself.
You're drinking it yourself. Can you, when Christina used those wonderful words, it smells smooth. What were those words you used again, Christina? You used great words.
It was fragrant,
Fragrant.
subtly sweet. It tasted subtly sweet. It did have that sharp alcohol taste, but it didn't. It went down smoothly. It didn't sting like typical tequila.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What happens? And so, if you weren't on video, if we were writing an ad for, Claudia, could you do me a favor?
What?
Christina's drinking tequila. I have to join. Could you bring me down a bottle, the white bottle, and a little shot glass? You want some, Diamond?
Oh, sure.
If our daughter,
So 2 glasses, huh?
we'll get to if Diamond Bear's daughter, if he had a daughter, married our son, it would be Diamond. I love that joke. I'm sorry, I can't help myself on it.
Yeah, they're gonna be like, "What do you do for a living?"
I guess I'm in the diamond business or something like that, huh? See what did Christina? I wasn't going to have a shot tonight. I had a perfectly good beer. but here's the word. This is a magic word that can make you an awful lot of money. Does anyone know that one word I'm going to use? It's an S word.
Imagine.
Imagine's a good word. Imagine is the word we use to make it happen. But overall, what's the descriptive word that I'm using right now? Suggestion. Christina, you didn't know it. You're a hypnotist right now. You're what we call a conversational hypnotist. Even if you didn't drink the tequila, what do you think happens when someone who likes tequila has something like that, and they hear about you, and it's Saturday night, they're home, they're comfortable, and everything, and they're hearing Christina talk about tequila. What do you think might happen? What happened to me right now? What's my
You're gonna want a shot.
I'm gonna have a shot with you.
Yeah.
It was that good. It was that easy. That's the power of suggestion. Suggestion is a form of what we call hypnosis. Conversational hypnosis. Suggestion, when you can go to a person and you can paint pictures in their mind with words. Do you know how dangerous a person you become?
Mm-hmm.
You gonna have a shot with us, sweetie?
Ugh, I cannot do tequila.
Here, and this is Claudia, by the way. I'm a Claude and a Claudia, a diamond and a diamond.
Oh yeah, that's right, diamond. There you go.
This is my favorite tequila.
I didn't know which one to bring them down, so I brought 3 of them.
This is what you were talking about, Christina.
Yeah, that's what I had.
This is the best bargain. It's not as expensive. It's very good. This is what they drink in TJ, and it's very good. It's a very good tequila. And this is something I discovered. Espolon. You can get this on sale sometimes, or you can pay like $45 for a bottle like this. It's really expensive.
All right, so I didn't know if you wanted I Love New York or just a green glass, so I brought them both.
Oh, let's have the I Love New York. I'm a transfer.
Well, I'll leave this one for Diamond.
Diamond's not drinking, I don't think, right?
Oh, well, in case you change your mind, Diamond, there you go.
Thanks.
Great names. Great names. So anyway, it's a tequila blanco. It's got look at this label if you can see it. It's a phenomenal label. It's a skeleton on a rooster going into war, the gates of hell or something. I think it's based on help me out. Dia de la Muerta?
The Day of the Dead.
Day of the Dead. They celebrate that in San Diego, in California. That's like Cinco de Mayo. That's another holiday. Do we love our holidays?
We do.
Does everyone become Irish on St. Patrick's Day?
Yep.
They do.
Does everybody celebrate Mexican culture on Cinco de Mayo? Is it every bar in California? Christina, where do you live?
I'm currently in California, but I'm from El Paso, Texas.
Okay. The stars at night are big and bright. I love Texas.
Mm-hmm.
I love California. Everybody's on a hate thing for California right now.
Really?
You notice that? Why? I love California.
It's basically because they try to tax you to death.
Go ahead, Christina. What do you think, Christina? Do you still love California? Or are you ready to go back to Texas?
I mean, I'm here because my partner's here.
Okay.
So his family's here. We're in the San Francisco area.
Okay.
But tax-wise, I get taxed by Texas. And that's okay. It's decent.
You get taxed everywhere you go. You get taxed more from that's great. So you're not paying as much in the Soviet Socialist state of Southern California, right?
No.
Oh my gosh. California, at least, is the gas come down? I paid Costco. I'm bragging now. Denver Costco, in Wheat Ridge, Colorado, $3.73 a gallon.
Wow.
That's beautiful.
Oh my God. I was like so happy.
We're at $6.20 over here.
That's nuts. That is crazy. Christina, that's driving me to drink.
Yeah.
And, that is so crazy. And I don't understand the governor there. I don't want to go political here. I really try not to. But I don't understand the legislature in Sacramento and in California. They have billions of dollars in reserve money. Why don't they just kill that? There's at least $1, I believe. Tell me if I'm wrong, Christina or Diamond. Isn't there $1 plus of tax just from the state of California on our gas there?
I believe so.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, why don't they get rid of that tax for 6 months and give people a break? Forget about mailing in a coupon or filing online and all that crap. Why don't you just have a pause button on the tax and give people a break?
Yeah.
Maybe I should run, right?
Yeah, probably you should.
I think what happens to politicians when they forget about the people they're representing? You know, they don't did they ever work hard? Did they ever run a lemonade stand? Did they ever have the world's crappiest job? I used to do the Kmart blue lights. I worked at Kmart when I was in college and stuff like that. You know, that blue light special they used to have. Do you remember Kmart? I don't think they're around anymore.
No,
That blue light is blinking a savings for you, Kmart shoppers, right now in the automotive department. Pennzoil, 4 for $1. Oh, I used to do that. It was a horrible job. And they paid me like nothing. We have a Safeway near here, and they have a big sign outside. There's like 8, 9 jobs. They're dying. They can't get employees. We went shopping yesterday. Tell me if you guys have seen this. We went shopping in a huge Safeway yesterday. They have an obvious employee shortage. And the beer aisle was almost empty. This long beer aisle. They sell a lot of beer, like Vons and Albertsons and all that stuff, and Ralph's and all that. The beer aisle was, I'd say, 60-70% empty. We went down another aisle. What was it? The soup aisle. You know, Campbell's Soup, Progressives, empty. What's going on? What's going on out there?
Right.
That's crazy. Maybe people are still paranoid and they're trying to like stock up on non-perishables and alcohol.
I think, I don't know if it's I don't know if it's as much as they're buying too much. I think the stuff is sitting in the back and they can't get it on the shelves.
Oh,
Remember they've got this sign up. One of the positions was a bakery manager, $26 an hour. That's a lot of money, isn't it?
$26 an hour. That's crazy.
That's how desperate they are up here for employees. They need cashiers, they need customer service, they need stocking people and everything. I mean, I think of all the crummy jobs I had I'm embarrassed to tell you how much pay I used to get at these crummy jobs with these horrible bosses.
I mean, McDonald's in Texas, I don't know if it's here in California, but in Texas, they were paying, I believe, $14 an hour. $14 in McDonald's for a part-time.
I was in a McDonald's. Oh, wait. And I can even prove it. I did a video. We're going to talk a little bit about market. Guess how much I got the cheapest meal because I don't really like McDonald's that much. I'm an In-N-Out burger kind of guy. And I went to a McDonald's and I got a Big Mac meal. How much do you think I got the receipt here so I can, it's not BS. What do you think a Big Mac, take a guess. What's a Big Mac meal cost?
For me, the most $6.
$5. Joseph says $5. Okay. Diamond Bear says $6. How much, Christina?
I say $4.
I don't know if you guys can see this.
$10? $11?
$9.89. Now look at the tax that was there.
Dang.
11% tax.
Wow.
A Big Mac Happy Meal is $11.01.
And it's a Happy Meal for kids.
Not a Happy Meal.
Medium Coke.
It was a regular Big Mac. So the first thing the guy says to me, what's the first thing they say to you? Because it comes with a smaller medium Coke and a small medium fries. What's the first thing they say?
Do you want extra large it?
Extra large. And I said no. It was $9.89, 11.2% tax, $11.01 for one cheeseburger. It was a Big Mac and a medium-sized Coke and a small fry. And they were busy as hell. They were still busy. and they were still busy as hell. Is that expensive for me? I haven't been to McDonald's in years, unless I needed a bathroom. That's a lot more money than California, isn't it?
Oh, absolutely.
Joseph, is it a lot more money than South Carolina?
To McDonald's for a few years, so I don't know. But I thought you were asking about Big Mac itself, not meal.
It was a Big Mac meal. The Big Mac by itself, I don't even know. I figured I needed the fries and the drink with the straw and the big. I was doing a video. It's on my YouTube Shorts right now. I'm doing a lot of short videos. Are you guys familiar with the whole short video TikTok craze going on right now? Who's addicted?
Oh yeah,
Who's
I've seen
addicted to
your shorts.
Yeah, don't you love it?
Yeah.
What happens when you go on your iPhone and you go to TikTok or Instagram or YouTube Shorts? And you just go in there. What does it do?
Mindless scrolling. Yeah.
Mindless scrolling. Thank you. You're so smart. That's exactly it. Mindless scroll. You're just sucked in for 15, 20, 30 minutes easy, right?
Mm-hmm.
What's going on there? How can they do? What have they discovered about short videos versus long videos?
I believe it's a reward process.
Ooh, gratification?
Yeah. I know they're using your emotional choices is one of them. Emotion is definitely involved big time in us with emotional rewards, emotional something. I forgot the words.
Okay. Emotion, instant gratification.
That is
Something like that. Sean Osby, I wanted my good friend Sean in Omaha, Nebraska. Quick Trip. I guess that's I get a Quick Trip. Is that like a gas station, convenience store or something? Is advertising up to $20 an hour for part-time cashiers.
That's crazy.
What's going on out there? It's kind of funny. My son, he just graduated with his master's degree. He had a job in a pretty good internet company while he was going to college, and they're laying off 10% of their employees right now. So on one hand, we got company. I just like to observe things and draw my own conclusions. Okay, and this is in Fort Collins, Colorado. Very modern, very up-to-date internet company. Pretty decent size. And they're laying off 10% of their people. Why are they doing that? Lou Kunal, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. Where are you? You're in California too. That's right. You're in one of my favorite investment towns in the world, Chula Vista, California.
Chula Vista.
I love Chula
Vista.
Beautiful view, California. I think Chula means beautiful view.
Yep, that's what the.
I love Chula. I love Chula Vista, and you're in that East Lake region, out there, and everything. You don't like tequila, do you?
I do.
Oh well, here you go. Should I give him the cheap? The cheap stuff.
I usually have it in the margarita.
Oh yeah, no, I like it straight. Christina and I are recovering right now. Okay, Christina gave me great health. And by the way, here's to everybody's health. Salute, l'chaim, ein prosit, a kampau, whatever. Nastrovia. Joseph, thank you. You reminded me. So smooth. No bite. Look at what did Christina just do because she saw me do it. What just happened? What happened? Come on.
She mirrored
Suggestion.
Power of suggestion. It is so strong, but most people don't know how to use it. We can use it visually. Christina did it to me. She took a sip of tequila earlier. Oh, it's delicious. It's smooth. It's fragrant. And I like tequila. And all of a sudden, my wife was nearby. I said, "Honey, bring me down the tequila." She brought me down three bottles of tequila here. That's a good, we've been married a long time. We've known each other since high school. You want to know the secret of a great relationship?
Tequila.
Or a spouse that enables your alcoholism, maybe, or so.
Speaking of which, my partner's bringing my Modelo over here. No,
What's he bringing?
he's bringing me a beer. Oh no,
Oh, that's a good guy. He's a keeper.
I already have a White Claw.
Oh my gosh. Is this an ongoing relationship or a first date?
No, we've been together for almost 3 years.
3 years. This is like what you do on a first date, right? A Modelo. Modelo is a marvelous beer. It's one of those fantastic. It's probably one of the if not the best, one of the best premium Mexican lagers. Do you know why Mexico makes marvelous beers, by the way?
I don't.
A lot of Germans at one time moved to Mexico. A lot of German brewers moved there.
Oh.
Mexico is like the United States, has a lot of people from a lot of different countries who came there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Unfortunately, the French came there for a while. Now, don't offend my French friends. I'm sorry, but there's a reason for Cinco de Mayo. Absolutely.
Yeah.
But a lot of German brewmeisters, I read this somewhere, came to Mexico, and you got your Modelo. Name me some great Mexican beers. Help me out, guys.
Presidente.
Presidente?
Yeah.
That's Presidente's a cognac, isn't it?
No, it's beer.
Oh, it's a beer. Okay, good. What's the one in the thin bottle?
Dos Equis.
Mm-hmm.
Dos Equis. And the one that with the lime that's real popular. Corona.
Corona.
Oh, I love Corona. I think Corona is brilliant. I just bought a 6-pack of Corona. Did you ever see the little mini Corona bottles, the little 7-ounce bottles?
It's too small.
What are you on, my honeymoon? I'm going to let that joke go. I'm going to let that joke go really far away. The thing about it is, back to suggestion. How could we use the power of suggestion? Drinking something, eating something in front of somebody, or using words. How could we use that to convey an idea in someone's head to make them want to do business with us?
You're painting a picture for them in their mind and making it their own.
Sell me. See, as long as we're on a wonderful Mexican theme, I love Mexican culture. Sell me, it's Taco Tuesday, okay? And Christina, you've got a bar where tacos are $1 a piece. These big, beautiful, crunchy, cheese melting, lettuce, tomato, onion, avocado, salsa. These big, beautiful. Sell me a crunchy, beautiful. I think I just did.
I'll do something different for you.
Okay.
Hey Claude, do you want to go to the restaurant down the street? It's a taco shop. They have dollar tacos, and you can get either hard or soft shell. You can choose your meats between sirloin and chicken. They got a self-serve salsa table. You got the hot, mild, and spicy. Mild is going to be just right for if you're not really into the burn your mouth type, but if you do like the more spicy level, we got the red salsa.
Okay.
Are you going to want onions and cilantro on your tacos?
Yeah, I like every. Now, Christina, let's rewind. Now I want you to make it romantic, emotional. Bring in my 5 senses: the taste, the touch, can you smell can you hear it? The sizzle. They're grilling the meat on the grill right now, and the taco. Do you like crunchy or soft taco shells? And when you bite into it, that crunch. I love the crunchy tacos. Okay. And make it romantic, make it emotional. Bring in my 5 senses. Make it real sensual. Sorry, that's the word. Make it so sensual that it's like, I gotta have one right now. Oh my God, you made me so hungry. Go ahead, get that effect to me on just a taco.
Well, we have a soft crunchy taco. the crunch is going to be
Imagine.
texture. Imagine the taco crunching in the mouth. You already can hear the meat sizzling. You can smell.
Ow, it burned my mouth.
seasonings.
It burned my mouth, Christina. It's so hot. Oh, I feel like I feel like you got me there. Oh my God. Oh, the cheese is going down my arm. Do you have a lot of napkins there, Christina?
They got plentiful.
Okay. Can you imagine, Claude, you biting into it and there's so much cheese on it, it's going down your arms, but don't worry, we have a lot of napkins. And if you like fresh fruit and you want to make it a little healthy, you could put all the lettuce and onion and tomato, and we have a salsa bar. Oh, now everybody's watching it. Lou Quinal, you're on sodium pentothal and 3 shots of my favorite Espolon tequila. What just went into your head just now, Lou?
I was wondering whether or not the tequila goes well with tacos. That's what was going through my head. Because usually when I have tacos, I'll have a Coca-Cola.
Okay.
Fresh ice cold Coca-Cola is bubbling, and you can hear the.
Do you like crushed ice, or do you like just those big cubes? I like crushed ice.
Yeah.
Why do I like that crunch? What happens when you sip? Your mouth is burning. You're thirsty. It's a hot summer day, and you're sipping on that straw. It's full of crushed ice and that delicious cold, sweet Coca-Cola. What's that like?
Oh, it's excellent. I mean, it'll give you a brain freeze. I mean, it's like it's great.
What's with brain freeze? Do you ever get a brain freeze and it's like a Slurpee or ice cream or just something too cold, and it's like it really hurts, but you can't wait to sip some more.
That's right.
Right?
That's right.
What's going on there? Okay, what just happened, Lou? All those words. We don't have a taco shell here, unfortunately. But let me see. Maybe I do have. Maybe I can. Maybe let me see if I can find a. Nope, I can't. Let's see. I'll share my screen. Let's see if I can find a taco shell here somewhere. Can you see my screen?
No.
No.
Oh,
No.
Nothing?
No.
Oh, darn. I can't. I don't know how to do this well. Let's see. Let me try this.
Yes.
How about now?
Yeah.
There you go.
What do you guys see there? Tell me, someone describe to me. It's 5:47 here in Colorado. Describe to me what I'm seeing here.
I'm seeing 5 beautiful corn tortilla tacos with looks like I can't tell if that's ground beef or if that's carne asada.
No.
Carne asada with some cheese that I can almost smell it, the cheese, the aroma from the guacamole. And it looks like it's just cooked, just came out of the oven or out off the grill. So it looks.
Use the word imagine for a moment. Suppose, let's pretend. Claude, can you see this in your mind? Can you taste it? Can you hear the crunch and the savory taste of the meat with that beautiful guacamole and salsa? Look at that cilantro leaves on there. Who likes cilantro? I love cilantro. And what am I going to wash it down with?
A nice cold Coca-Cola.
A nice sip of your beer.
A nice beer, right? And then you're going to end up looking like this guy. Oh, yeah, I love McDonald's Big Mac. Oh, and the hot fries. So good. And the soda, Dr. Pepper. Yeah, Diet Dr. Pepper. Oh. Okay. It's amazing what we can do with a little technology. It's dangerous, isn't it? That was from a video I did the other day. I've gotten a lot of hits on it. I went specially to McDonald's. I showed you guys the receipt just so I could do that on the camera. And I think someone's watching that who might have been hungry, long day and everything, and they see me eating that burger. Okay. What happens when do you ever drive down a street and it's a McDonald's, a Wendy's, a Burger King, a Panda Express? My daughter does the commercials for Panda Express, by the way, little family thing here. But you ever see the Panda Express commercials? You guys know the pan fried one where they're singing the Western song? You ever see that commercial? Anyone?
Mm-mm.
It's a Panda Express. It's Panda Express, you guys. That's my daughter does the voiceover for those commercials.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. She's in LA. Really proud of her. We got a note here from Bobby. Man, Claude, you're the best ever when it comes to talking sellers and buyers. I've heard them all. New York, New Jersey. Thank you, Bobby. I appreciate that. It's funny. So if we're selling real estate, we want to buy a home, sell a home. We want to sell tequila or whatever. What's a better way to sell? Just giving facts and figures? If you were going to sell a home to somebody who's living, they're living in an apartment with roommates and no privacy, and the roommates are not. Anybody here ever have bad roommates? This is a real negative broadcast today. Anyone ever here have a bad roommates besides me? I've had the roommates from hell. Has anyone ever had those? Diamond Bear, you're smiling, man. Have you had bad roommates?
Not really.
Oh,
only in college when we're all drunk.
Oh God! Oh, college. I don't even remember college roommates. But even afterwards, it's like today. How many people can afford the? Have you guys seen what rents are going for?
Oh yeah.
Can a young people? How do young people afford rent today in Southern California? Christina, you're a young woman. How do rent today? It's crazy, isn't it? How do young people survive?
I mean, the people that I know here in California are getting up to 2 jobs, like a full-time job and a part-time job, plus having their roommates. So, and it's not just one roommate; it's like multiple roommates. Like,
is there any money?
Living room. No.
Is there any money left over to party, to have fun, to put gas in your car at
Barely.
6? What did you say it's going for still in California?
We're at, I think, 620, 720, something like that.
That is crazy. How it's come down in the whole country.
Mm-hmm.
Someone's got noise. Diamond Bear, whatever you're doing, hit your mute. That's in the whole country. I'm paying $372 in Colorado, in Denver, major metropolitan city, couple million people. $372. How come yours is almost twice as high as mine? That's something really wrong there.
I don't know. I don't know if it's because we're in the upper California or certain parts of California that are a little bit higher. I'm not sure.
Lou, what's it going for at the Costco by you on H Street? See, I even know where you go.
Right. No, I don't go there. But I think it's around $6. I found a cheaper place down closer to the border.
Okay.
I pay $5.85.
I'm very worried about the economy. I might as well, as long as I'm drinking tequila here with Christina. Today's broadcast is brought to you by Jose Cuervo. This is actually, for your money, this is the best tequila for your money. Have you guys seen the price of tequila in liquor stores?
No.
Do you know that I have seen one place a bottle was $800.
What?
Honestly, there are some tequilas that go for thousands of dollars. I'm not kidding you. And the one that I really like, I'm hoping Claudia gets it for me for the holidays or something. It's the Azul. It's in the white ceramic bottle. It's like $300 a bottle, and it's really good though. It's really good. I don't know if it's $300 good, but if your money's not going far, you got to make more. They may be paying more, but your money's not going as far if you're filling up your car tank for $70, $80, $100. I have a friend I saw last night. He has an RV. Do you know how much money it costs to fill? How much it costs to fill an RV today? Think about if you owned one of these big campers, these big, beautiful $100,000 campers, and you love to drive and just park wherever you want. You don't have to stay in hotels, and you can cook your own food, and you're in a nice, clean bed. It's very popular. Guess what it costs to fill that tank up?
$800-900.
$300,
How much?
$400.
Total. What do you think total? Let me hear it again.
$800-900.
No, not that much, but not that much.
$400.
It depends where.
It depends where. You're right. I'm just ballparking it here. We're not in California. Let's be in a more, can I say, normal place. Lou, what did you say? 300-400?
Yeah.
That's what he told me. $400 to fill up a dry tank.
Wow.
That's someone's paycheck.
His vehicle only gets 8 to 9 miles to the gallon.
That's someone's paycheck. That's rent money. Oh my Lord.
Oh my gosh, yeah. It's amazing. So, suggestion: how do we, if we wanted to convince somebody, we're almost out of time here, and I want to talk a little business here. So, you're selling a house to somebody who's got a roommate. He's sick of roommates. He and she, it's a couple. They're living with roommates. They're dirty. They're noisy. There's no privacy and everything. How would you, with the use of suggestion, like you're selling a taco, how would you sell them? And let's assume they have the money and everything, but they haven't made the big decision yet to get their own place. What would you do through the power of suggestion, through words? What would you do or say to them to get them to buy your home?
Just imagine, peacefully, quietly, you're sitting on your front yard or backyard. Enjoy weather, enjoy birds singing, no roommates.
If you were going to, that was great. Now, if you were going to turn it around and ask me questions, who should be doing if you're trying to persuade somebody and put suggestions in their mind, you do what Joseph did, but then you have to transition to get them talking, almost like they're on the psychiatrist's couch. Okay. How do you get them to open up? What would you say to them?
Asking the how questions.
Just stay where you're staying, with chihuahuas, whatever, roommates. If you stayed there for 5 years, stay for 5 years more. Why not?
Oh, it's horrible though, Joseph. We have no privacy. We work really hard, and sometimes people don't knock on the door; they just bust in. And we have these dogs that go through all the time, and they have accidents. And nobody does the dishes. And we have our own food shelf, and people eat our food all the time. It's just horrible. I mean, and the smell. Do you ever walk into a door in a house and the smell just hits you? It's not a clean smell, and it's just okay. What just happened by what Joseph asking me that question? What did he bring out of me?
All your negative feelings towards where you're living right now.
Did I just give to Joseph on a silver platter how to sell me?
Yep.
Yep.
Did he have to tell me everything about why? Did he have to lecture me or give this boring presentation? Isn't it better when the prospect sells themselves?
Mm-hmm.
How cool is that?
It's unbelievably cool.
Yeah. They'll do the work for you. See, we work too hard. We can get the prospect to do all the work for us. And then we use a little bit of assertiveness, authority, as Robert Cialdini said in his brilliant book, Psychology of Persuasion and Influence. If we can get them to make the decision isn't it great when you can make the prospect want to buy?
Mm-hmm.
Isn't that great?
It is.
Oh, do they feel manipulated when they made the decision?
No.
Do you think you're going to get that remorse, or they're going to feel like they were pressured and everything?
No.
When you get them to say, you know what, I've made a decision, Joseph, I've made a decision. I'm going to surprise my girlfriend. we're just going to move. We're going to do this house. I'm just going to pull the trigger here. Tell me what I need to do. I'm ready.
Can I send you the contract? And can you do me a small favor and sign it by 4:30, and I'll call you back?
Yes. You don't want any money though, do you?
I do want the money.
You do. Why are we in business, Joseph? Off the role play.
To make money today.
Amen, brother. Amen. So he did a great job. Give him a round. You're right, Christina.
Thank you.
A round. And everything. So that's persuasion. Okay, that's the power of suggestion. Whether you're selling a taco or tequila or a house, I think, and this is going to sound so hypocritical because I have a big mouth, but do we talk to who should do most of the talking?
They should do.
They should.
The
But
seller.
if they're reluctant, if they're shy, anybody ever meet anybody ever go on a blind date with somebody and the person across from the table said, yes, no,
Maybe.
nobody's been on that blind date except for me?
No.
Oh, it's horrible. Did you ever get a person and they instantly make you uncomfortable because they won't communicate? Did you ever meet that person?
Yes.
Tell me how uncomfortable that is.
It is very.
It's horrible. It's like you can hear crickets in the background. Everything. So what? At 6 o'clock here in Colorado, I have to go. What did we learn tonight? Besides that, Christina and Claude like tequila.
Persuasion is key for making them open up.
Yeah.
Power of
And-
suggestion.
And we found out about the prices for gas in California. And just a small addition, South Carolina, $3.39.
Wow.
That's nice.
That's the lowest I've heard.
Yes.
Why are people moving? And I love California. We started off today. I still have a love affair with California. I love the weather. I love the people. I love the culture, the surf and the desert and the mountains. California is everything.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay. But people and companies are leaving there,
Mhm.
and that to me is why are they leaving with all that beauty, with all that great weather in February when you're wearing short, it's Christmas and Santa Claus is in shorts and you're turning on the air conditioner, it's 85 degrees. There's something wonderful about that, okay? And it's not Florida. I'm sorry. But what's going on that's wrong when people are leaving the state they grew up and lived in and they're taking their company, their jobs, their income, and they're moving to other places? What's wrong with that? Luke Quinall, you got the floor.
Oh boy, it's really the. I mean, the government right now, and I don't want to get political.
Let's get political. I've had 2 shots of tequila. We can get political.
No, it's just they're just getting taxed. I mean, you take a look at the gas. I mean, the gas is still high. They're still being taxed. I mean,
Okay, but every state has negatives and stuff like that. So gas costs twice as much in California. That's the only thing that's costing more in California, right?
No. We were talking about McDonald's earlier today. This morning, I went to pick up something at McDonald's. It was a breakfast brew or whatever it was. It's tiny now, but it cost me $6 for that one little tiny thing. $6. I'm like, what happened there? And that's not even the meal. It's just the sandwich.
Wow. I'm a brown bag. How many people think brown bagging, bringing your own lunch to work, you think that's going to make a comeback?
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
How many people do you think before they even sat down on their desk or their cubicle or got to work, spent $10, $15, $20 already on lattes and croissants and breakfast burritos and everything else like that, right?
Mhm.
Forget about the health aspect. We're not going to go there. But starting off your day with you're already $20 in the hole.
Right.
Daily too.
It's
What's
just
that?
expensive here.
Yeah,
It's getting expensive here.
it's getting
I'm
expensive.
sorry. Yeah.
And I think there's I'm going to put on my Nostradamus hat right now. I think it's going to I think it's going to get worse before it
Mhm.
gets better. I'm sorry. I deal with reality. I think October is going to come. October, traditionally, historically, there's always something financially that goes wrong in October. Go back to the Depression. Go back to 2008. Things bad happen for some reason in late September and October, and maybe the stock market will have an adjustment. Do you think we're going to have further increases in interest rates? I believe so. On this, I think companies are going to start laying off people, even though we know that the service industry is dying for people. I think regular companies are going to lay off their accountants, their customer service people, their dish. I think they're going to lay off people because the profits are dropping.
Mhm.
On that, so it's prepare yourself for changing times. Doesn't mean it's a bad thing if you're on top. If you could see ahead. And you can deal with it. You can prepare for it. You can find, especially those of you in real estate, this could be a wonderful opportunity. What does Warren Buffett do every time there's a crash? What does he do?
He buys.
Buy single families.
He buys everything. He buys real estate companies. He buys more Coca-Cola shares. He buys everything. I think he owns Prudential or some of the big real estate companies now. He bought them back in 2008 when the crash came. So there's opportunities for those C4. You guys are great. Thank you so much for joining Beer with Claude and Christina. Thank you so much. Have a great, wonderful, safe weekend. Did we learn something today, or did we just have a chance to vent?
We did.
We learned.
Sure.
Absolutely.
Joseph, you've been walking for the last 50 minutes. What do you got, 10 miles under your belt, buddy?
No, I believe it's like 1 hour.
Good for you. Round of applause. Christina, I hope you feel better. Diamond Bear, it's okay. You can marry my daughter. And Lou, Lou, when you started talking about that $6 burrito, I got hungry again.
Oh, have a good burrito.
Yeah, have a good weekend. Have a good, safe
weekend, guys.
Everybody,
Bye-bye.
take care.
Bye, everybody. Bye.
Bye.